could make this video talking about things I face. Problems women around America face. I could talk about microaggressions, economic disparity, I could talk about sexual assault numbers. But I think that the number one problem women and girls face around the world is a lack of education. And with better education, the things I mentioned earlier tend to dissipate, as well as many other problems. In America, we see a lacking in our sexual education courses, with a mere 17 states requiring contraception be taught in sex ed courses, leaving the US with the highest rate of teen pregnancy in a developed country, with 57 per 1,000 of 15 to 19-year-olds. But outside of the United States, education for women and girls is much different and much harder to come across. In countries like Ethiopia, Pakistan, and Nigeria, over 1 million girls are not in primary school, and it's believed that around 60 million girls worldwide are without education. With these numbers, it's no wonder that 2/3 of the world's illiterate are women. But why? Why aren't women getting fair, equal education? For one, many countries don't see women as equal to men. Cultural and social beliefs and even traditions stop, and therefore their education is not held at such a high importance. Many countries see women's jobs as staying at home to cook and to clean, and to take care of the family, not as someone who can provide for their family, and this means that they're usually kept home, not really encouraged to go. Many families also can't afford to send more than one child to school, so the boy is sent instead of the girl because they think that the boy is more likely to go further with his education. Girls also face higher rates of violence in a school environment. Families won't want to send their girls to school if they are worried about their safety. Around the world, a mere 40% of countries offer equal access to education for women and girls, but the benefits of an education are seemingly limitless. Those who have an education are more likely to find work, giving them money to provide food for their families. And with this education is the knowledge of nutrition, which will reduce the annual number of deaths from malnutrition. Healthier children are also more likely to go to school and gain an education. Educated women are also less likely to marry and have children young, meaning infant deaths will drop along with the number of women dying in childbirth. If all girls in sub-Saharan Africa and South and West Asia had a secondary education, there would be 64% fewer child marriages and 59% fewer girls under the age of 17 would become pregnant. Women earning money will also lead to a more stable, prospering economy. It is even thought that some countries are missing out on over $1 billion a year by failing to educate girls. Education about HIV prevention also comes with a good education, meaning HIV rates will drop. Women who are illiterate are 4 times more likely to believe that there's no way to prevent HIV. And lastly, educating women will give them empowerment and give them a voice to speak out about things like gender inequality, which will lead to a more equal world for women and men. In America, I am lucky to have access to a wonderful education and be able to find even more knowledge on the internet. My hope for the future is that women across the world will have the same opportunities as I do so they can achieve all of their dreams.